You see them every day picketing outside your local fast food restaurants. You see it on CNN or NBC. Fast food restaurant servers demanding $15 an hour minimum wage for their job duties. A firefighter's wife wakes up every morning, kisses her husband goodbye, and hopes and prays that he returns the next morning. That firefighter goes into work, hears the fire alarms go off, runs into a burning building engulfed in flames to save a life, maybe even yours. But he doesn't even start out making $15 an hour. Hi, my name is Donna Chambliss, and I'm here today to talk to you about why we should not raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. According to payscale.com, which goes out and looks at salaries throughout the world, the average fast food worker starts out making $8 an hour. Chick-fil-A starts their employees out, just like Burger King, at $7.13 an hour. KFC is a little under that, coming in at $7, and McDonald's a little over, coming in at $7.46 an hour. Their job duties are taking your order, taking money, giving you your food, preparing your food, and light housekeeping duties such as sweeping, mopping, wiping down a table, or taking out the trash. Now on the flip side, we also look at payscale.com to find out what a firefighter starts out making. A firefighter, like I said, who's risking his life to run into a building to save yours, starts out making only $13.76 an hour. Is it fair? Is it fair that a fast food employee who does not risk their life on a daily basis while preparing your Big Mac combo make more than a firefighter? We can also look at EMTs. EMTs go to wrecks, come to your house with chest pains. They help you. They save your life. They see death. They see trauma. But an EMT only starts out making $8.76 an hour. Is it fair? Our educators, our teachers, who teach our youth, who make us better people, only start out making $14.76 an hour. Is it fair that fast food employees make more than these people? No, it's not. They've gone to college, they've got their education, and they're making better. The cost of living in 1960 stated that the minimum wage was $1. A dozen eggs cost you 46 cents. In 2015, the minimum wage is $8.05, and a dozen eggs cost you $2.48. Not much has changed. If you notice, the minimum wage goes up, the cost of supplies go up. Gas goes up, food goes up, clothing, shelter, it all goes up. It's a vicious cycle that's never ending. We can survive on $8.05 an hour, but we have to go back to the basics. Not our wants, our needs. We need shelter, but we don't need a mansion. We need clothing, but it doesn't have to come from the expensive clothing stores or the name brands. We need food, but it's not going to Outback every Friday night, Olive Garden every Saturday. We can survive on $8.05 an hour. The fast food industry is not meant to be a lifelong job. These restaurants are there for our college kids, our high school kids, or even someone who's just down on their luck and can't find that job that they've been educated in yet. It's meant to go further and beyond that. According to the Federal Higher Education Program, released on June 8, 2005, $99.6 billion is going to be spent in the 2014-2015 school term on loans, on grants, and on tax exemptions. There is federal funding out there for you to go and better yourself, to get a degree, to make $15 an hour. But it doesn't have to be at the fast food level. Now, I know we have managers. They get an education. Someone may be working at Chick-fil-A as a manager who's gone to school for management. They could be making $20 an hour. That's fair. That is a career. But a frontline server at McDonald's is not a career. We need to take a stand and better ourselves. We, as the United States, also need to step back and quit outsourcing to China and Mexico. We can create jobs here for our people so that they can make more money. They can better themselves. But remember, when you increase that minimum wage, you're increasing the cost of supplies. We need to get away from the "you owe me" and "it's my right." No one's going to hand you $15 an hour on a proverbial silver platter. You got to work for it. You got to get that education. Go out there and fight for yourself. Fight for the money. Fight for the right to have that iPhone 6. Not just sit on the couch and say, "You owe me." We need to stand together and say no to the minimum wage going to $15 an hour. I would hope that this speech helps you learn that if we raise the minimum wage, we're only creating an even more vicious cycle. We can't do that. Thank you for listening today.